Okay, hopefully this is gonna work this time because yesterday, not yesterday, day before yesterday. Okay, hopefully this is the whole thing stuttered. My whole thing was stuttering, and I don't know why. So now I feel like I have to replay Raphael's story because the part that I recorded, or like streamed and then recorded to use, is all stuttery and messed up. So I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna start over so I have it all. And then hopefully I have enough time to play through Zayne's as well. So now I have to read all this again. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Hot summer wind visits the venue and makes the flowering trees rustle loudly. I hold an umbrella in one hand while I check the documents tucked under my arm. I still need to review the decorations we ordered, and the flower arrangements aren't quite right either. I'm going to be swamped with work at this rate. As a planner who's tasked with on-site preparations for the Midsummer Vows ceremony, I ended up with more responsibilities than I expected. A document with the venue's layout falls. Just as I'm about to bend down, a hand picks it up for me. Thanks. I'm about to take the paper when the umbrella in my other hand is taken away and held above me.
So this is what Miss Event Planner looks like when she works.
Did Mr. Artist come all the way here just to watch me work?
I mean, you haven't been checking your messages, so I just had to see how busy our newly appointed planner really is, since I'm here anyway.
Why are you here?
The organizers of this event invited Talia to perform, but her schedule is already packed. She asked me to check out the venue first.
They have good taste. It's wonderful that I get to hear Auntie Talia sing again.
I can't believe you're happy about something other than seeing me.
Okay, I've heard that like twice already, and it still makes me laugh because it's just the audacity. That's different.
Is it really, though? Please, cutie, enlighten me so I can also be happy.
I don't have to say anything. The happiness on your face is enough. Raphael chuckles as he examines the venue's layout. His admiration is evident.
Did you create all these designs? My darling Miss Bodyguard was hiding her talent.
Coming up with creative ideas is the easy part, but bringing them to life is another story. I might have bit off more than I can chew by handling everything myself.
The solution is 3 steps away from the problem sometimes. Actually, it's more like 1 step.
As he speaks, he closes the small distance between us and his fingertip lands on the signature of the document I'm holding.
If you're feeling overwhelmed, you could get an advisor who understands your preferences and has excellent taste.
Someone who understands me and has good taste. He doesn't sound cheap.
Yeah, he's not. Planning a significant ceremony means the planner herself has to give him a reward.
Uh-huh. Okay. Smiling, I pick up a pen and write Raphael next to my name. Of course there will be a reward, and I can guarantee you'll like it. Are you in?
I can't refuse when the planner made an enticing offer.
He takes the pen and draws an ampersand between my name and his.
Okay, since I'm your planning advisor, I'll make sure you can have your cake and eat it too. We're working together, which means this ceremony will be a success.
Okay, fingers crossed, no stuttering. I don't see any. Everything looks okay, supposedly. So hopefully it stays that way, because I would love to actually be able to play the event all the way through. With Raphael's help, the venue setup progresses more quickly. During my lunch break that day, I find myself thinking about what kind of reward I can give Raphael. Making promises is easy, but keeping them is hard. I should give him something meaningful on the day of the ceremony. Despite coming up with all sorts of ideas, none of them feel right. Like pink flower petals fall as I worry. They drift with the breeze.
Why are you stressing out when I'm right here?
I look up to see Raphael on the observation deck. He's sprinkling the last handful of flower petals near me. I thought you'd be hiding in the shade to escape the heat, but you're being creative instead.
I have something cool to show you. Quick, join me up here.
Oh, click. I climb the steps and find him gazing up at the blooming tree. Following his gaze, I see an impressively large— oh, I remember this. Okay. Impressively large spider web situated between the branches. Water droplets hang from the silk and the sunlight they reflect is beautiful. No, I don't do spiders. I don't. Highly arachnophobic. Please go away. Do you think the spider knows how magical its web looks? No thanks. Ain't nothing about that magical.
It chose to weave its web on an observation deck. I bet it thinks its creation deserves to be part of the view.
No. Absolutely not. The web still needs the right audience to appreciate it. Ain't that right? Because it's not me. It almost looks like it's made of rainbow silk. Its color is unique. No. I don't like anything about this. But we're in a spatial anomaly. I'm not surprised that the creatures here would be different. Okay.
Have you seen other organisms?
When I was investigating these anomalies, I saw plants that didn't exist in the outside world. The Association's database has records about metaflux creatures. Hunters discovered them in various spatial anomalies. If you're interested, I can look them up for you and give you a something. Powerful gust suddenly picks up and it makes the flowers flutter downward.
Come here.
Not near the spider web. Raphael pulls me toward him and uses his body to shield me from the wind. When the wind subsides, the ground is covered with fresh flower petals. Look, Raphael. We raise our heads and see the shimmering spiderweb has been blown to pieces. I'm okay with that. I'm alright with that. Beautiful silk is always fragile. It's like the silk from silkworms. The clothing made from it tears easily and its color fades when you leave it in the sun for too long.
I heard there's a type of silk whose color never fades when it's used to make clothing.
Is it natural? He has a distant, nostalgic look on his face as he tucks strands of my windblown hair behind my ear.
When I was a kid, I read a biology encyclopedia in Lemuria that mentioned an amazing sea creature. It's called a rainbow worm. It produces silk that has an iridescent shimmer. My Lemurian ancestors used it to make garments that have been passed down through generations. But these creatures went extinct many years ago. I've only seen a few preserved textiles made from their silk. I tried to find them, but I came back empty-handed. Maybe they thought it was a good idea to go on land, like me.
I pick up a flower petal that landed on his shoulder. I blow air at it so it floats towards him. Oh, this is the thing I couldn't figure out the other day, because this is an emulator, this isn't my phone. So I don't think blowing into my computer mic is gonna make a difference. I don't know how to. I can't breathe into the mic. I mean, it's not gonna matter. Come on, give me the skip button. There we go. Okay. Maybe they found kind, brave bodyguards like me.
And they're busy helping their bodyguards solve all sorts of problems right now, wherever they are.
He takes my hand and leads me toward brilliant sunlight.
Your break is almost over, yeah? Your advisor is eager to take some weight off your shoulders.
Why are you more eager than me, though?
Because my super busy Miss Event Planner will only have time to solve my problems if she's done with her work.
Okay. Alright. After finishing today's work, Raphael brings me to a fashion studio.
Give me a minute. I'll get the dress.
You're picking up your aunt's outfit for her next performance. I don't have a problem with that. If anything, it's a treat for me to see it early. Her costumes always manage to leave a strong impression on me. During this short break, I quickly pull up the association's database. I plan to find some metaflux creatures to tell Raphael about. Huh.
What's wrong? The venue needs you to deal with more problems?
No, look at this. Don't they look similar to those, what did you call them again? Rainbow Orpheus? Kind of a funny name. Okay, at least I can pronounce that one. I can read that one without issue. Here are some old records. The discovery dates go back several years.
Microscopic metaflux organisms that colonize aquatic regions within spatial anomalies. The silk they secrete is soft yet resilient, luminous and non-toxic. It sounds similar, yeah?
According to this, these creatures were discovered in spatial anomalies with intense fluctuations, and once those spaces disappeared, no one could find any traces of them.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Would you like to try it on now?
I turn around to look at the dress in the designer's hands. I'm confused. This doesn't match the sketch Auntie Talia sent us. Did you bring the wrong one?
This is exactly what Mr. Raphael ordered.
Talia can't be the only one with a new outfit for an important ceremony. Someone who will be there the whole time deserves suitable formal attire too.
But like, nice sentiment. That's a nice sentiment. But if anybody did that to me in real life, I would not be happy. Don't pick out my clothes for me. Okay, so that was that the first one? That was the first one, right? I don't remember. Yeah, okay. So I did this one in the messed up stream too. This dish will make everyone sweat buckets in the summer. It won't work. This dessert might not be refreshing enough.
What you muttering about? Are you talking to the cicadas?
Yes. I am talking to the cicadas. I'm trying to choose dishes for the ceremony, but there are too many options. My head feels like it's filled with 10,000 screeching cicadas, which, like, same. Daily basis.
Here, say ah.
Without thinking, I part my lips in a sweet petite... Oh, this is the other thing I thought I pronounced wrong the other day. Petite four? I don't know. It's placed into my mouth. Is that a dessert I'm supposed to know? I have no idea.
A special dessert selected by yours truly. Is it good?
Surprisingly, having a reliable advisor can be motivational. There are still 9,999 cicadas to go, though.
Only one cicada went down? This reliable advisor needs to step up his game.
Raphael takes the menu from my hands. He quickly scans it despite the various marks I made, and then he writes something down.
I know this chef. They specialize in menu curation for large formal events. Just tell him what style you're looking for, and he'll handle everything else.
What was once an impossibly complex task now seems easy. I let out a sigh of relief.
Do you still have cicadas in your head?
Yes. Yeah, just one.
Hmm?
It's complaining that it's been cooped up in this room all day. If I don't take it outside for some fresh air, it's going to keep giving me a headache. Raphael smiles as he pulls me to my feet and leads me outside.
You should have said so sooner. When you have a headache, you need to spend more time in places without a ceiling.
So, okay, touch grass, I guess. But I don't want to touch grass. Oh, ocean. I can do ocean. Okay. It's time for our allocated break. We board a small boat that's just touched the water and drift with the current. The river goes from one end of the spatial anomaly to the other. We approach the boundary and prepare to dock when...
Warning. Energy fluctuation levels in this area are rising.
The waves violently rock our small boat. I reach out to Raphael. Are you gonna fall over? But what I receive instead is a gentle kiss.
It's time to do your actual job, Miss Hunter. Let's investigate.
We discover what seems to be a gateway to another spatial anomaly underwater. It's filled with crystal clear seawater. I realize I can breathe here and quickly focus on examining the energy fluctuation levels. It's surprisingly stable down here. I guess the fluctuations are limited to the boundary between the two spaces. Let's head back, Raphael. We need to map out the boating areas for the guests. Wait, where did you go? Behind me, there's nothing but bright, clear seawater.
Help me! I'm being eaten alive!
Okay. I swim toward the sound and find Raphael lying on a bed of seaweed. He's surrounded by a swarm of glittering bioluminescent creatures. They resemble fireflies, and some of them are clinging to his body.
Hurry! Grab my hand!
That's so dramatic. I quickly do as he says, but he pulls me in. Okay.
Miss Bodyguard took the bait this time. How cute.
Yeah. Raphael holds me as we sink into the soft bed of seaweed.
This place doesn't have any cicadas that'll buzz in your head. It's perfect for a nap.
The rippling water rocks us like a cradle. I rest my head on his arm. It's almost like you've done this before. I'm curious, did you sneak away to take naps when you were little?
Not really, but I snuck out to have fun during festivals. I did that one time and eventually got lost in a deep, narrow sea trench. The fish there aren't exactly friendly. I had to hide behind the coral and wait for my family to find me. Thankfully, Lemurians have a tradition of collecting beautiful coral branches to give to their lovers during festivals, so I ended up being collected by some Lemurians and got home in no time.
Giving beautiful coral branches to someone you love during festivals. I found a solution to the reward dilemma that's been troubling me for so long.
We finally got to spend time together, and it's over just like that.
We've been together these past few days.
That's different. Work is work. I'm talking about our alone time.
Once this mission is over, we'll have a few days off. You can use our alone time to do whatever you want. He immediately hooks his pinky finger with mine.
You said that, not me. So I'm booking your vacation time. Okay? Cool. I'm glad it's settled.
That was fast. Okay. I pull Raphael up to sit and see several fireflies moving across his shoulders. Filaments emitting a faint glow are still on his body. Okay, but they're not fireflies. How do we... What if they're poisonous? Okay, these are the... Alright, yeah, these are the ones I didn't do yet. Where are your clothes? As soon as we finish our preparations for today, Raphael wastes no time in bringing me to his place. Wait, are we still in this... We're in the spatial anomaly? Do we have a place? We have a house in the spatial anomaly?
The sun is determined to make me dried fish.
Okay. The bathtub has already been prepared. He enters it and sinks under the water. I barely saw you today. You look exhausted too. Where have you been?
I was at the venue the whole time. I didn't skip work.
Okay, we're underwater, I guess. I sit in the chair beside the bathtub. A glittering thread-like substance clings to the jacket he draped over it. The lingering questions I had when we were in that body of water resurface once more. The spatial anomalies, waters, soft yet resilient threads, the glowing... Raphael sits up and presses his cheek against the back of my hand.
You can't withhold my reward because of this.
That depends on what you were busy with. Did you go to the boundary again? Boundary.
Today was just unbearably hot. I went there to cool off for a while. Why do I still feel dizzy? Check my temperature. Do I feel hot to you?
He places my hand on his forehead, then he moves his head from side to side. His temperature is normal. I have my suspicions, but I decided not to bring them up. You do feel a little warm. Let me get a cooling patch. I stand up and walk to the cabinet. Playing along, I rummage through the first aid kit while continuing our chat. By the way, do you remember those creatures you mentioned? The ones that might be rainbow worms? I found some pictures in the association's database.
You saw what they look like?
Unfortunately, the pictures were too blurry. I couldn't make out anything.
I just said they looked kinda similar. They've been extinct for years, cutie. Not finding anything is to be expected.
Raphael picks up a drawing board and paintbrush from the round table. He starts painting as if nothing happened. Didn't you say you were dizzy? Why are you painting?
The dizziness gave me some inspiration.
Okay.
Water really is the source of my creativity and vitality.
He's trying to change the subject again. I grab a cooling patch and return to his side. Oh right, those rainbow worms. As soon as I speak, the line on Raphael's painting becomes slightly crooked. We don't have to find them. Noticing his relief, I tear open the packaging and press the cooling patch onto his forehead. Is it cold? Shouldn't it be soothing since you're burning up?
Yeah, it feels nice.
I hold back my laughter and remember there's an important task I need to take care of today. Since I'm planning to give coral to my beloved Lemurian at the ceremony, I want it to be more than just a decoration. I want it to become a part of his everyday life. I wonder what a diffuser made of coral would look like. I poke the artistic aroma stone on the round table.
Do you like it? I have a few more. You can take one home if you want.
I guess he has a lot of these. I look at the area above the bathtub. Don't you think the shower head is a little plain, Raphael? It doesn't really match your style. Are there different styles of shower heads? It's a shower head. Maybe you can make it ocean themed, seashells, coral, things like that. Raphael tilts his head and gives me a skeptical look. I mean, same.
Sure, but I can also just, go to the ocean.
Good point. True. I begin examining household items in other areas. Then I see Raphael is watching me with evident curiosity.
Why are you suddenly interested in my furniture?
I need some inspiration for the ceremony's decorations. I make up an excuse on the spot and a smile widens.
Shouldn't you be consulting me for that? I have more than just endless inspiration. I can also bring ideas to life right before your eyes.
He taps the back of my hand with the handle of his paintbrush. It suddenly occurs to me that for Raphael, his paintbrushes are almost always by his side. I'll make him a coral paintbrush. Oh, okay. How's that gonna work? Okay. I have time to... Yeah, I should have time to finish these ones. During my break, I visit a craft workshop to make the paintbrush. Under the guidance of a professional instructor, I successfully complete it.
We'll let you know when the protective coating is dry. Then you can pick it up.
Oh, okay, so like just the handle is made out of coral? Oh, I mean, that'd be cool. Now that everything is done, I walk through the district with a spring in my step. The street is lined with all kinds of craft workshops and antique stores. I admire the dazzling array of items in their display window.
This is the 5th revision you've made, Mr. Raphael.
I still don't...
I still don't think it's good enough.
I started reading it because they got quiet. As I turn the corner, I spot a familiar figure standing by the entrance of an antique watch shop. Before I can approach him, he pauses before walking into the store. been here before, haven't we? I push open the antique watch shop's door and peek inside, but I don't see Raphael anywhere.
Miss, it's closing time. If you want to look at our watches, you're welcome to make an appointment for tomorrow.
I'm not here for that. I'm looking for someone. Your wavy locks are sticking out over there.
I tried my best, Mr. Raphael.
A familiar head slowly emerges from behind the counter.
You should make this counter taller, sir.
It's the counter's. It's the counter's fault.
This counter's for displaying watches. It doesn't need to be that tall.
Raphael stands up and walks out from behind the counter. He casually waves at me as if nothing happened.
I thought you said you were gonna inspect the goods for the ceremony's final part. Why are you here?
He walks up to me and takes my hand to examine it.
Huh. One of your suppliers is from the ocean.
Following his gaze, I notice the pink coral powder still on my fingers. At the same time, I notice some faintly glowing threads wrapped around his cufflinks. And you visited the boundary again to cool down? Oh, okay, the boundary is the spatial anomaly. That makes a lot more sense. I don't know why that did not click. We exchange a knowing glance, and Raphael wipes the coral powder from my hand.
You should protect your hands when you visit those suppliers.
I smile and brush away the remaining threads from his coat. You should be careful. Don't get eaten by the bugs when you cool down. Bugs. The rainbow worms? The shop is filled with bright, warm light as I admire the collection of exquisite antique watches displayed behind the glass counter.
In addition to antique watches, our shop also accepts custom orders. Each customer can only commission one watch in their lifetime.
What? Why? I turn to look at Raphael. Which one suits me?
Watchmaking isn't something you can do in a single moment. After all, the watch itself is an exquisite device with many intricate parts.
I have another watch that needs to be repaired. You may take your time in looking around.
The owner disappears into the workshop behind the door. Now it's just us. Raphael selects a watch from the counter, gently takes my wrist, and fastens the clasp for me with unhurried precision.
I knew it. This kind of watch fits your wrist perfectly.
You knew it?
And I discovered something new.
He traces his fingers along the watch band and caresses the inside of my wrist.
I should reconsider the material of the watch band.
You're being very meticulous. It sounds like you're talking about a custom watch that you can only get once in a lifetime. In the shop filled with the ticking of watches, the solemn chime of the grandfather clock resounds.
I was worried I wouldn't find the perfect moment. But I think now is the time.
Raphael holds his hand out.
A custom watch you can only get once in a lifetime is the gift I've prepared for the event. I wanted to give it to you during the ceremony. So, will you attend the ceremony with me as my partner?
I place my hand on his warm palm. What am I supposed to do now? You took the question I wanted to ask word for word, too.
That means you're thinking our answers will be the same, then.
I'm losing my voice already, and it's only been like half an hour. Okay. Perfect. On the day of the ceremony, the venue is bustling. The atmosphere radiates pure happiness. I stand at the entrance and watch couples enjoying themselves. I feel a great sense of accomplishment.
Here, for the lovely planner who created this happiness.
An exquisite bouquet appears before my eyes, and its refreshing fragrance envelops me. Oh, come on. I take the bouquet and put my arm around Raphael's neck and stand on my tiptoes to kiss his cheek. That's for the advisor who helped me create this happiness. I'm still confused about what this event even is, honestly. He offers his arm for me to hold onto as we stroll through the venue. We admire our handiwork. A melodious, graceful soprano voice fills the air. Talia, standing on a stage adorned with flowers, smiles. She acknowledges us with a greeting.
It's time.
Time for what? Okay.
Lemurians make their most important vows when they're accompanied by their family's songs. We believe they protect the vows and serve as a blessing.
He gives me a mischievous look. Wink. Look. Whatever.
And Talia isn't someone who accepts invitations to perform at just any ceremony.
Raphael takes my hand. We walk on the soft carpet that's covered in flowers to reach the Bell of Vows. Even though I've been here multiple times already, walking across this carpet while wearing formal attire feels strangely magical.
Same. I know what this magical feeling is called, too.
The trees' shadows sway gently. The evening light filters through their canopy and casts a warm, golden glow across his profile. I tickle his palm. Well, what is it? Smiling, Raphael turns his head and whispers into my ear.
Happiness.
Talia's distinct singing echoes like a blessing from the ocean. It envelops us. Dusk has arrived, and when the sunset almost touches the horizon, we're under the Bell of Vows. Raphael, you've always shared Lemurian myths and customs with me. Now I have a story I want to share with you. They say vows exchanged under a bell are carried to the gods, and they can never be broken.
I could tell you another Lemurian tale right now, but I'd like to share with you a story of my own. I've imagined this moment countless times. The scenery was always different, though. Yet one thing never changed. The hand I held was yours.
He holds out his hand to me.
Can you give me your hand?
He takes out a watch and carefully puts it on my wrist. The dial features a flame lily, and it's embroidered with luminescent silk threads that shimmer iridescently. Their colors will never fade.
The vows we make today will be etched into time itself. I want to use this so I can be present in every moment of your life, even when we're apart.
I gently trace the flame lily on the watch's face. A flame lily that never fades. Should we add forever to its meaning?
Like this flame lily, our time together will never disappear.
Slightly moist. Slightly moist, the evening breeze blows past us as I give my gift box to Raphael. Raphael takes out the coral brush from the box, and his expression softens.
You remembered the story I told you.
I take the brush and use it to trace the lines on his palm. Lemurians give coral branches to the people they love, and I want my beloved to use his coral brush, or this coral brush, to paint the happiness he sees. The sunset ignites like a spark in his gaze. He tightens his grip on my hand and embraces me. The bouquet in my hand falls to the ground. It rests with the other flowers that decorate the carpet.
My heart belongs only to you. In every moment, every minute, and every second.
Also, like every lifetime, because the myth stuff. Okay, that's sad. I mean, happy sad.
It doesn't matter if it's in the past, the present, or the future. Will you give your heart to me?
Isn't that a loaded question? I haven't played the myth yet, but I'm vaguely aware. Yes. Raphael, this heart has been yours for a long time. I raise my head and look into those eyes whose passion burns for me and me alone.
I imagined this countless times before, but none of my fantasies can compare to right now. I wonder, will I wake up when the bell rings and realize everything is just an illusion?
Even if that happened, I give you the same answer. Seagulls take flight. The gentle breeze carries the profound toll of a bell to a place that transcends time and space. Raphael lowers his head. His kiss is like a floating feather, a blooming flower in this moment. Okay, go with the sound effects again. I can do without that. Once the ceremony ends, Raphael brings me back to his art studio. Soft moonlight filters through the gauze curtains and illuminates an unfinished painting by the window. It depicts the underwater scene we once fell into.
After you found me at the clock shop, I went back to the spatial anomaly. But that space vanished after I collected the filaments from the rainbow worms. You'll only see a river there now. If it weren't for the filaments I still had, I could have believed it was all just a beautiful, fleeting dream.
I touch the center of the canvas where the rainbow worms drift across the painting. It might have been a dream if you were the only one who saw it. But if two people went there and shared that memory, then it's happiness that only belongs to us. Raphael opens his palm to reveal a new coral paintbrush.
Since we're witnesses to this happiness, would you like to prove its existence with me?
I take the paintbrush. Raphael guides my hand as we paint. Brushstroke by brushstroke, that underwater realm is etched into our memories. Do we consider this our alone time?
Yup. Using our current alone time to paint the time we shared in the past. I believe this is what happiness looks like.
It just... like 20 minutes ago, no, like 10 minutes ago, it just got super windy. So if it blows my internet out, this whole thing is going down and I'm gonna have another scuff stream recording. So, yeah. And I'm on Wi-Fi too, so... Okay, well, I'm gonna try to do another one. Because the event only has 2 days left. Well, I guess like 16 hours. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to do Zayne's. I don't know if I'll get all the way through it before the storm knocks my internet out, so I'll try. Did I do... Okay, no, I did the prologue. I only did the prologue. Okay, well, I'm just gonna replay it because I don't remember. Busy figures move back and forth across the Midsummer Vows venue. Various equipment and decorations are gradually being placed. As the ceremony's planner, I'm checking the decorations on the entrance's pillars when I unexpectedly spot a familiar face. And I can't read.
You're undercover for a mission, right? Don't worry. I know the protocol. My lips are sealed.
I'm surprised they managed to get a doctor of your caliber for the aid station.
I wasn't the only one. A lot of doctors who are more prestigious than me fought for a volunteer position here.
Grayson suddenly glances behind me.
I just remembered something. See you later. Don't worry, Dr. Zayne. I didn't tell her that you also volunteered.
Well, now I know. I turn to find Zayne with a helpless smile. His presence alone lifts my spirits. It's okay. I didn't hear anything. Definitely heard. Dr. Zayne, the prestigious.
What a pleasant surprise. I didn't expect to see you here.
Zayne notices the work badge I'm wearing.
Does this event planner want to experience the fruits of our labor as a guest?
Well, guests always come in pairs. It depends on this volunteer's schedule that day.
And as luck would have it, all his shifts are scheduled before the ceremony.
What a
Convenient.
coincidence. Are you here because of a mission? I'm volunteering for a medical...
Nearby, Grayson is nervously greeting a hunter who's disguised as a lighting technician. What's going on over there?
It's exactly what you think is happening. Grayson once asked me for advice on how to flirt with a hunter.
As he speaks, he walks over to a pillar by the entrance. He helps me adjust the decorations that were placed near the top.
Here? Or should it be higher?
Higher. Okay, that's perfect. Man, that wind. Okay. It's not good. I take a moment to admire our handiwork, then I move closer to Zayne and gesture toward the two people laughing together in the distance. What advice did you give Grayson? Even if we're both hunters, we have to be different.
Our relationship can't serve as a universal reference. But judging by what we're seeing, we can say I gave Grayson excellent advice.
Really? I haven't seen Dr. Zayne smile so genuinely before. What exactly did you teach Grayson?
Dry humor.
Okay. That's spot on. Okay. Anyway, that wind is concerning. Okay, well, fingers crossed. I can get through this before the storm gets worse. I feel like I'm losing my voice. Under the scorching sun, the venue feels like a steamer, stifling and suffocating. The air is so thick that it's almost tangible. I'm busy inspecting the photo area setup when something heavy and cold is placed in my hand. A cool sensation spreads across my palm.
Cold drinks and heat stroke prevention supplies from the aid station. I saved some for you. There's an extreme heat warning today. Why don't you take a break?
I take a sip of the cold drink. The refreshing coolness instantly rushes to my head and brings immediate relief. In the blazing sunlight, what seems to be white vapor rises from Zayne's body. I blink and look again to confirm I'm not imagining things. Someone's secretly using his evil to cool off.
I'm not exactly hiding it. And since you're benefiting from this, shouldn't you be by my side?
Oh, come on. I take a step toward him and our arms touch. If we're joining forces, then I should maximize my benefits first. If we had 100 Zaynes using their evil at once, it'd be nice.
Unfortunately, there's only one Zayne.
Yes, that's the expression I want. This young man looked too cold a moment ago. Now he's great with that slight smile.
Just let him be. Just let him be a nice prince, okay?
Are you two a couple? We actually need models to test the photo booth setup. I was wondering if you might be interested?
The photographer holds up an instant camera. Her face is full of anticipation.
It depends on her.
After the photo shoot, the photographer gives us several instant photos as a gift. Zayne, do you think these photos are missing something? They need a bit of oomph to stand out. Oomph to stand out. Okay.
That look on your face tells me you already have an idea in mind.
We can ask guests to bring their favorite accessories for the photos, or maybe we can prepare a selection of props. Oh, so it's like, okay. It's like one of those like photo booth things they do at weddings, because wedding event, I guess. It's a little weird. Those are always a little weird to me. Accessories that would work for the ceremony. Boutonnieres, bow ties, veils, neckties, and sunglasses. I mean, I guess.
I suspect some of these accessories will be chosen much more frequently than others.
I suspect you're right. Although I know exactly what he's implying, I can't help but pretend to be confused. The sunglasses?
You're very thoughtful to consider sun protection for the guests.
He raises his hand to shield my eyes from the sun. Then he slowly moves it back to stroke my head, and his fingertips brush against the strands of hair behind my ear.
However, I believe the most suitable accessory for this ceremony is a veil.
His expectant gaze makes me reach out to hold his hand. Aside from the veil, what would you choose for yourself, Dr. Zayne?
Something that would complement you perfectly, of course.
He takes my hand and uses it to trace a line along his neck. Most men would probably choose bow ties, right? Why don't we prepare various veils and bow ties for guests to choose from? Is that accurate? I feel like I hardly ever see anybody in a bow tie. Zayne already has a bunch of bow ties. What would actually be special for him? Deep in thought, I look up to find Zayne staring at me with the same expression.
A planner's work is already mentally taxing, so for Miss Hunter's veil, why don't you leave it to me?
Okay. After completing today's tasks, I sit down for a short rest. I'm waiting for Zayne to finish his work so we can leave together.
Wake up.
Not asleep. Evening sunlight falls on his face and softens the sharp angles of his features. I poke his cheek. Sorry, my voice is going, man. You look nice and gentle. Why did that photographer say you look cold?
Maybe she legitimately felt cold.
If I had known you were this effective, I would have made everyone look at you this morning because of the heat warning.
Instead of doing that, you could try adding more cool lighting to the venue. I do recall the photo booth area having cool light panels and warm light panels.
I wonder why a certain person seems eager to help. I pick up a cool light panel and point it at Zayne. He quickly suppresses the smile threatening to appear at the corners of his lips, then a cold expression appears on his face. It's a little cold. You've always been like this, even back then. You're just like an iceberg. He gives me the warm light panel.
Try this.
I don't need to do that. If you're close enough, you can feel the warmth beneath the iceberg. He wraps his arm around my waist.
But only one person is allowed to get this close. Besides, summer's warmth would be too much for you.
I hug him and rest my cheek against his chest. I guess I can make a small sacrifice and be a little warmer. Why does it feel even cooler now, though?
I absorb heat, so the temperature drops. And just like that, the iceberg melted.
Just letting me in ice prince, like I said, it's fine. Okay. My lights are flickering. Oh boy. Okay. Keep going. The factory has been sending samples of the accessories we need for the ceremony these past few days. The variety of ties and veils is making my head spin. All these kinds of veils would work for the ceremony, but for Zayne, I can't use these ready-made ties. That would be inconsiderate of me. I try to remove the veil I tried on, but my wandering thoughts distract me. Now it's caught in my hair. Zayne, I need your help. Zayne is sitting on the living room sofa. I walk over, plop down on his lap, and point to the veil that got caught in my hair. What's wrong?
It's nothing. I untangled it.
He removes the veil from my hair, and I notice the tips of his ears have turned a telling shade of red. Oh gee, I wonder why.
Was that a veil?
Surprised, I hear a voice from the computer. I quickly turn around to see two kind, smiling faces on the screen. Uh-oh. Realizing I'm still sitting on Zayne's lap, I quickly stand up and sit beside him. Hello, Auntie. Hi, Uncle. Behind Zayne's parents is a snow-covered landscape. They're smiling and waving at me.
She is helping people prepare for an event. What you just saw was one of the items she needs for it.
Zayne quietly puts his arm around my shoulders. He's trying to make me feel at ease. What was that noise?
It came from the locals over there.
Locals? On the screen, a large penguin, okay. A large penguin and several small ones are waddling across the ice.
We just so happened to see baby penguins learning how to walk today.
What penguins? It looks like Zayne already knows what they're going to say next. He wants to speak up, but he's also holding himself back.
When Zayne was a kid, he learned how to walk like penguins when we visit the Arctic. We even recorded it.
Oh no.
Oh, would you like to see it? I have it saved on my phone since I still watch it from time to time.
Yes.
That won't be necessary, Mom.
Yes, please. I quickly received the video on my phone and watch it again and again. I can't even bear to pause it while picking out a tie.
You've reviewed it a considerable number of times. Are you going to take an exam?
Yes. We're gonna have a test on this tomorrow, okay? Did you miss the memo? If the test is about Zayne, then I definitely need to get a perfect score. Zayne, who's serving as a tie model, turns his head to the other side. He doesn't want to see the waddling boy in the video. Zayne was so cute as a kid that even the two penguins in the back have to admit they can't compare. Right, Zayne? Why? I don't know why they use Zayne as a nickname. I don't like it.
Zayne wants to tell you something, miss. Those penguins are a couple.
How can you tell? They're about the same size. He turns toward the screen and drags the video progress bar to a specific point. In the frame, one penguin is carrying a stone in its beak to present to the other penguin.
This is a unique courtship ritual for penguins. They use these stones to build their nests. It's sort of like a promise to shelter each other from the harshest storms.
Cute. Adjusting his tie, I pause. I wish I could incorporate this symbolism into a tie's design. Should I embroider stones? That'd look weird, though.
What are you planning?
Can't hide anything. I'm thinking about the kind of stone Zayne the penguin would like. Zany the penguin. That doesn't sound right.
Does the stone actually matter? As long as it's from a penguin he loves, Zany the penguin will treasure it.
I meet his mirthful gaze and a light bulb goes off in my mind. I'll just embroider a little penguin on the tie. I mean, easier said than done. Do you know how to embroider? Because it's not easy. And like in the other one, yeah, that just occurred to me. In the other one, it's like, okay, go to a workshop and make this paintbrush. Make this paintbrush out of coral. Just know how to do everything, or like with a little bit of help do everything. It's not that easy. I've decided to make a tie with a small penguin. During my breaks, I pull out the bow tie and add a few stitches. I hope he'll be able to tell it's a little penguin. I mean, if I did it, no. It would just look like a blob.
We're going to test the flower petal machine now. Everyone, get ready!
My break is over. I return to getting the venue set up. The flower petal spray machine has been calibrated, but we still need to see which flowers will create the best visual effect for the ceremony. The color is a little too harsh on the eyes. I don't think these flowers are suitable. This flower's scent is too pungent. We can't use it. I mean, fair. These flowers actually look... Before I can finish my evaluation, the device malfunctions and begins attacking everyone at the venue indiscriminately. Within seconds, everyone is covered from head to toe in flower petals.
I'm sorry. Something's wrong with the machine. We'll fix it immediately.
Are you allergic to pollen?
My nose is just itchy.
You have a rash on your hand. Let's go to the aid station. Why would somebody allergic to flowers be messing with the
It's an allergic reaction to pollen, but it's not too serious.
You couldn't find anything else to do?
There will be more people during the actual ceremony. To make sure everyone has a safe experience, we should use artificial flower petals.
Okay, we'll make the changes right away. That would just make a giant mess, though. You gotta clean it up.
This is weird. I wasn't allergic to pollen before.
It's because you were exposed to different types of flowers all at once.
Zayne walks over and makes me sit in a nearby chair. Then he begins examining my arms and the back of my neck. I'm fine, I was just bringing someone else here.
Don't move. The proteins in pollen can trigger a reaction because they're similar to the proteins of another substance. This is known as cross-reactivity. We should err on the side of caution. Ask the staff that were involved in testing to come here for a physical examination. Do you feel itchy anywhere? How's your nose?
I'm fine, really. Don't worry, Dr. Zayne. How did you know we use different types of flowers, though? We should have brushed off all the pollen from our clothes.
I can smell them.
He leans in and plucks a flower petal from behind my ear. It's jasmine. Oh, well yeah, that makes sense.
I can recognize the scent of jasmine. As for your colleagues, their clothes carry the fragrances of other flowers. That's why the scent on you stood out. How did this get here?
I feel him pinch a petal that was between strands of my hair. To my surprise, he examines it for a moment before putting it back on my head in a different spot. Okay, thanks. Zayne, you're not actually helping me remove these petals, are you? You've become childish, Dr. Zayne.
Didn't you say Zayne was cute as a child? It's only natural for a child to be immature. In any case, you're beautiful like this. There's no need to remove them.
You must be seeing me through a filter or something. When that device sprayed petals on me, I was a complete mess.
From a childish perspective, these jasmine petals simply wanted to be close to you.
He bends down to kiss the top of my head, then he kisses my cheek.
Like this.
I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I always think the sound effects like that are awkward. And because I'm wearing headphones, so it's like right in my ear. Like, it's weird. Okay, I'm really worried about that wind. Please don't knock out my internet. Yikes. Okay, well, okay. Fingers crossed I can get through. 2 more. Before anything happens. We're almost done with setting up the venue. Because of my choice in music, I've gotten a bit of praise from the staff. A light bulb goes off in my head. I can compile these songs onto CDs and put those in mystery boxes as commemorative gifts. During our break, Zayne and I head to a private music studio. CDs? As like a nostalgia thing? Because this is in the future, so that... Okay, don't try to logic. Just don't try to logic it. Ukulele, clarinet, hand drum. There's an impressive collection of instruments here. My eyes linger on a kalimba. I should know that. Why do I not know that? As the memories of Zayne learning how to play one reappear in my mind. I wonder if he's learned any new songs besides Little Lamb.
This is a kalimba. It's very easy to play. Would you like to try it?
Has Dr. Zayne been practicing?
Every once in a while. I should have improved since my last performance.
I can't just take your word for it. Zayne smiles and takes the instrument from the studio owner.
Hearing is believing. I believe the last piece I learned back then went something like this.
The kalimba sounds different from the one you have at home. It has this ethereal quality. It's almost like a quiet stream.
This is a model for displaying purposes, so there's nothing special about it. He's using different techniques.
Curious, I turn to Zayne.
Harmonics. I wouldn't say my fingering is that good. And when I practiced before, I was better at using glissando.
Once a top student, always a top student. Is there anything you can't master?
It's more satisfying to receive praise for playing an instrument.
Since you're a good player, you should make an album. The acoustics here are better than everywhere else.
Oh, I almost forgot why we're here. We selected a few songs that we'd like to put on a CD.
Of course. Couples these days like doing that.
These days in the future. I'm sure they don't. I guess like I said, I guess it's a nostalgia thing or something.
Write down your favorite songs here. You can put them in any order you like.
Actually,
Thank you. We'll take our time to arrange the order.
Okay. I'm still puzzled by the sequence of events that just unfolded, but Zayne has already pulled me aside and took out his phone.
For the first track, let's use the song you listen to the most.
You're serious about making your own compilation?
Since I'm helping you prepare a gift for the ceremony, I might as well get one for myself. That's not asking for too much, is it?
I mean, fair. You're already here, might as well. You use creative methods to reward yourself, Dr. Zayne.
Mm-hmm.
It's his version of
I
the low
certainly
treat.
like the ones that remind me of the person who's giving me the reward.
We quickly select several of our favorite songs, but we ended up spending a lot of time arranging them. From a listening perspective, there should be a gradual progression. I keep revising the order on the paper, then I look up and see Zayne is quietly discussing something with the studio owner. He notices my gaze and gives a quick wave to the studio owner, walks over to me. You're acting so mysterious. Are you plotting something with him?
He said that couples who make compilation albums record a confession and put it onto the CD. It's supposed to be a surprise when it's played. So, he asked if I wanted to record something for you.
Oh, okay. You were quick to confess. I guess you aren't going to record anything.
I thought about it. However, if I were to say something important to a recording device, you wouldn't be able to see my face while I'm speaking.
I mean, true. Well, video camera. Or cell phone. He takes my hand, guides it across his forehead and over his eyes, and then places it against his cheek.
You wouldn't be able to feel my warmth and heartbeat either. Likewise, I'd be unable to witness your expression, warmth, and heartbeat when you hear it.
As he speaks, he moves closer. His warm breath touches my ear.
So I've decided that all the important things I want to tell you, they should be like this. We'll use the simplest medium and ensure the distance between us is negligible.
Oh. Now it's thundering pretty heavily. Hopefully it's not picking up on my mic, because I turned the gain all the way up. Alright, last one. On the day of the ceremony, guests arrive with smiles and cheerful conversations. The flowing melody that fills the air greets them. In the photo booth area, couples select their favorite veils and bow ties. They pose for the camera to capture sweet moments together. Zayne, this bow tie. A delicate white veil descends before my eyes. It possesses the refreshing fragrance of the jasmine petals that elegantly adorn the fabric.
I wanted to go first this time, and put it on for you.
I stand in front of the mirror and watch him adjust the veil while he's behind me. He's slow and gentle, yet his gaze remains fixed on the mirror, as if to make eye contact with my reflection.
Compared to what I had imagined, you're even more beautiful.
I turn to face him, flip up his collar, and carefully wrap the tie around his neck. I knot it with great precision. He lowers his gaze to stare at the tie. It doesn't look like he's noticed anything special.
Where's your creative touch?
I take his hand and guide his fingertips to the middle section of the tie. Do you see it? He examines the tie carefully and discovers the secret mark I placed on the inside. It's a plump, embroidered little penguin.
I see. I have a little penguin perched on my heart.
The amount of times I've almost read their line. One by one, couples ring the ceremonial bell as they make their vows, and the crowd erupts with cheers and applause every time. It's almost our turn, yet I can't help but feel a little worried. Clouds are gathering in the sky. Now's not the time for rain.
Are you nervous?
It's hard not to be for an occasion like this. You're so calm, though. Is this the psychological resilience you've developed from being in the operating room every day? Zayne unconsciously tightens his grip on my hand.
If I'm like this during a surgery, that means there's a problem.
No.
But under these circumstances, you can say we're on the same page.
Our fingers intertwine and our wrists touch. The rhythm of our heartbeats synchronize. Holding hands, we walk toward the Bell of Vows. The sky gradually darkens, however. Zayne, let's finish this before it starts. A drizzle's raindrops touch my face to interrupt me. Well.
Although we didn't ring the bell before it started raining, we can be the first couple to complete the ceremony in the rain.
Amid the gentle pitter-patter... that was really... Why did I do that so enunciated? Amid the gentle pitter-patter, my nervous heartbeat unexpectedly calms down. Then, Mr. Zayne, would you like to attend this extraordinary ceremony in the rain with me?
Of course. I thought the rain would affect your mood.
I mean, real life? Absolutely. It sort of did, but did you notice how we're less nervous now?
Look up.
I do, and the raindrops freeze in midair. They transform into fluttering snowflakes that descend upon us. Everyone at the venue is focused on the miraculous spectacle of snow falling in summer. Zayne and I are no longer the center of attention.
I revised the vows I was going to say to you countless times. But now that I'm here, I realize what I wanted to say isn't even close to the words in my draft.
I brush away the snowflakes that landed on his hair.
I used to believe that everything required meticulous preparation to prevent unexpected situations.
But unexpected things aren't always bad, right?
Indeed. They're just like this rainfall. There will always be rain in summer. Yet it was only today that someone invited me to make a vow in the rain.
He takes my hand and kisses it. His warmth is like a snowflake melting on my skin.
That person wasn't disappointed by the rain, so I thought snow could make her even happier.
I'm happy, but it's not because of the snow. I'm happy because the person who made it snow for me is right here.
And yet I want more than just this moment.
Amid the swirling snowflakes, he holds out his arms toward me.
There will always be snow that never melts whenever you need it. It shall fall only for you.
I embrace him and look into his eyes. Zayne, whenever there's snowfall, I'll always catch the snowflake that belongs to me. The bell of vows rings, its echoes traveling to deep space as snowflakes continue to fall.
Now you and I can witness our expressions, our warmth, and our heartbeats.
Oh. Sorry, I just got an alert notification. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. Hello. The distance between us is negligible, and we've used the simplest medium.
I want to feel more. Much, much more.
He leans down, and the snowflake that falls onto my lip is warm. Oh, is that your man? Is Zayne your favorite? Hello. In the chat. Hi, how are you? The sun sets in the west, and the lingering toll of the Bell of Vows descends below the horizon alongside the golden afterglow. Zayne and I are behind the remaining guests as they depart. We leisurely make our way toward the exit. Zayne, did you see that elderly couple dancing in the crowd earlier? I also heard there was a couple handing out celebratory candies to everyone they met. Too bad we didn't run into them. I'm doing well, thanks for asking. It's actually, storming pretty bad here right now. So I'm worried this is gonna, like, cut off on me before I get to finish. Oh right, did you see Grayson as we were leaving? Was he successful with his confession? What's so funny?
Nothing. I just think your excited chattering is cute. It's almost like you're...
A sparrow. His fingers brush against his tie.
a penguin.
A penguin. Oh, thank you. It's still warm, thankfully, but yeah, the rain's gonna cool it off, and I'm just kind of worried about the power, but it's like just suddenly downpour. Penguins don't sound like that at all.
Really? What do they sound like then?
I think for a moment before mimicking the penguin sounds I heard that day. Okay. I don't know how to do that. A squawk.
Yes. Hello, hello. I'm Zayne the Penguin. I'm happy I could meet a fellow penguin here in Lincoln City.
Seeing him earnestly attempt to communicate with me, I take a step toward him and continue my attack with more bird gibberish. Alright, I don't know how to imitate. That threw me for a loop. I wasn't expecting to make sound effects like that, so... Squagakaka, I don't know. I wish this was voice acted though, because I want to hear what they do. He suddenly leans forward and lowers his head until we're centimeters apart. My breath hitches and I subconsciously close my eyes. You did that on purpose.
Did what? Your veil is different compared to how it appeared earlier. I wanted to get a closer look.
Yeah, okay. I don't know how to say that. Yeah, I don't... It's like, it's easy because that part's not voice acted, so nobody had to say it, so they can put whatever keyboard smash there they wanted. Did some flower petals fall off? I removed my veil. A thin layer of snow had settled on the delicate fabric that was adorned with jasmines.
It sheltered my little penguin from the snow and wind.
I'm not the only penguin here. I stand on my tiptoes and wrap my veil around Zayne. There's another penguin who needs shelter.
Is this the stone you'll offer me?
Yes. Yes, it is. So where's my stone? Zayne loosens his tie, then he places it around my collar. With a deft twist, he wraps it around his fingertips. And as soon as he tightens the tie, I'm pulled toward him. Our breaths intermingle, and we're now face to face. So awkward during sound effects.
Right here.
Every single one of them. Always awkward for me during the sound effects. Okay. Alright, I made it. Oh, that was a lot of lightning. Okay. Okay, so I made it through... Nope. Yeah, I made it through Rafayel and Zayne's. And I'll have to come back to do the others. Because I think the power may be short-lived. The electricity may be short-lived. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely not great out there. Turn this volume down. It's super loud. Okay. Well, I'm gonna log off for now because I think it's definitely probably a power out kind of night, so unfortunately. So I will play through the rest of this probably tomorrow. Or, yeah. Tomorrow. Sunday, right? I don't know what day it is anymore. Anyway. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for popping into the chat. Stay safe in the weather, whether it's hot heat stroke. Be careful, heat stroke. It's been really hot here. But yeah, hope you have a good day, good night. Yeah, take care. Thanks for stopping by. Bye bye.